Good evening, everyone. So last week we couldn't have the class, and anyway, today also I'm going to do a practice paper. So it's better if you all have one paper or I don't know, something that you can write, a book. Okay. So do you have any questions with what we did last time? If you have any questions, you can send them on the Zoom chat. I will answer them. And this is our paper for today. Can I see the new one? Okay, so this is the first question. Now, normally you get this fill in the blank question, and also you need to know the meanings of the words, right? So this is, and also today's one, we have a theme, right? Environment, pollution, and all that. So almost all the questions are linked with that topic, okay? So as you go down, you will see more questions related to that. Okay, so we'll start with the first one. Okay, the first one is complete the dialogue. Now, this is a dialogue, a conversation between two people, Raj and John. And the words are given here. Can you all see that? Mixed, lesson, going, polluting, exist, and the last one, requesting. Okay. So I will give you some time. So this conversation between Raj and John. Hello, John. How are you? Thanks, I'm fine. How are you? I'm also fine. Where are you going? Now, the first one is done for you, right? Normally, in your paper, when you get questions like this, the first question is always done for you, right? You don't have to find an answer again. And you can start with the second one. I'm going to the mayor. For what? Now, out of the words given, going is already taken. This is already used. So here, blank, him to take necessary steps against environment pollution. So what is he going to do? Mixed, lesson, polluting, exist, and requesting. Out of the words given, which one is the most appropriate one? So mama මේව හම්බෙන්න යන්නේ to do what? For blank, him to take necessary steps against environment pollution. What is environment pollution? What does that mean? Environment pollution. Pollute කරනවා කියන්නේ මොකක්ද ළමයි? What does that mean? Pollute, pollution. The verb is pollute. Polluting means ing form. Pollution is the noun. So what does that mean? Polluting. Yes, දූෂණය කරනවා. දැන් මෙතන අපි පරිසර දූෂණය, right? So environment එක pollute කරනවා. That is the word. එහෙම තමයි ඇවිල්ලා තියෙන්නේ, right? So environment pollution. එතකොට ඒකට අවශ්‍ය වෙන අපි කියන්නේ කට්ටිය ගන්න ඕන steps මොනවාද? What are the necessary steps or actions? What do they need to do to reduce pollution, right? So එතකොට මොකද්ද මේ එයා request කරන්නේ? That is the correct one. Requesting him to take necessary steps. So මේකට අපිට command කරන්න පුළුවන්ද? බෑ. අපිට request එකක් කරන්න පුළුවන්. Right? We can't command him to do that, do this. You can't command, right? So you have to request. So requesting permission, requesting for help, metana, requesting him to take necessary steps, necessary actions, right? Instead of steps, you can use actions also. The answer is requesting. Request, but here the ing form is given requesting. So then again they discuss about this topic. Environment pollution has become a great problem in our life. And also when you all do these questions, look into the verbs, the tenses that they have used, right? Has become, what is the tense? Environment pollution has become a great problem in our life. What is the tense that they have used here? Has become. What is the tense? You have to identify that. Present perfect tense, very good. Right? You can send the answers on the Zoom chat. I have not allowed you to turn on the mic. So you can send your answers on the Zoom chat, okay? Has become a great problem in our life. ඒ කියන්නේ අපේ ජීවිතේට ලොකු ප්‍රශ්නයක් වෙලා තියෙනවා මේ environment pollution කියන එක. Right? So you are right. Though environment helps us to blank, we don't bother of it. We are polluting it indiscriminately. Indiscriminately. Then api metana answer ko hoyanna one, but there are words. We do not bother. What is bother? We do not bother. What does that mean? We do not bother of it. We do not pay attention, or else api eka gana වැඩිය කරදර වෙන්නේ, right? Talk about නෙමෙයි. Yes, worry is correct. We don't bother of it. That means අපි ඒක ගැන එච්චර බද වෙන්නේ නැහැ. වැඩි හොයලා බලන්නේ like that. Bother. We are polluting it indiscriminately. Now what is that? Concern, කරදර කරනවා කියන්නේ bother. මෙතන තියෙන්නේ do not bother. Okay? මේ ළමයි එවලා තියෙන උත්තර මම මේ කියවන්නේ. Okay? So this worry, talk about නෙමෙයි. Talk about is different. Concern, fine. කරදර කරනවා is we bother, right? We bother someone. We do not bother කියන අපි ඒක එච්චර හිතන්නේ නැහැ. ඒක ගැන හිතන්නේ නැහැ, කරදර වෙන්නේ නැහැ කියන එක. We do not. This is a negative sentence, okay? So correct answers then මෙතන අපි blank එක though environment helps us to, environment එක අපිට උදව් කරනවා to do what? To do what? We have mixed lesson, polluting, exist. Yes, අපි කියන්නේ we exist because of nature, because of environment, right? අපි මේ ජීවත් වෙලා ඉන්නේ, or else we are existing. Existence, right? So මේවා exist is the verb. Existence noun, right? Existing ing form. Exist means අපි කියන්නේ මොන හරි දෙයක් exist වෙනවා කියන එක තියනවා කියන එකත්. දැන් මෙතන අපි life එකත් එක කළොත් we live because of environment, right? They provide us everything that we need to live, to exist. Exit නෙමෙයි, exit කියන්නේ පිට වෙලා යනවා. Exit එකක් අපි කියන්නේ that is EXIT. මෙතන EXIST, exist. Okay, did you see that? Exist. ඊළඟ එක බලන්න, indiscriminately. What is that? We are polluting it indiscriminately. එකපාර කියන්න බැරි නම් you can break it down into parts. Indiscriminately. Indiscriminately. What is that? අපි එක pollute කරනවා. Discriminate, indiscriminate. This is the opposite. Indiscriminately means without thinking, carelessly. Carelessly is much better, right? Without thinking is also fine. Okay? Again, අපි එච්චර this is again අර bother වෙන්නේ නැහැ කියලා තියෙන්නේ. අපි නිකන් හිතුමනාපෙට ඔහේ කරනවා, right? Without any manner. We do not care. We do not judge, right? Indiscriminately, without any order, right? අපේ හිතුමනාපෙට. කරනවා. Right? So we are not caring, we are not taking care of our mother nature, environment, we just pollute it indiscriminately. Okay, that is the meaning. That means randomly. Now you can give synonyms, but you have to tally it with the situation. So we are talking about the environment. අපි කියන්නේ හිතුමනා අපිට ඔහේ කරනවා. So here අපි ඔහේ or else without taking it into notice, we just pollute it. Right? Parisara dushanaya, that is environment pollution. Okay, good. So what is the answer here? Exist. Exist. EX IST, exist. People are not aware of it. Not aware. Then what? Awareness is a noun. Awareness, right? So people are not aware of it. They throw their waste here and there. Here and there means what? Right? Waste, garbage, rubbish, things that you throw away, get rid of. What do you say? Waste. WASTE, waste. Too much vehicles are what? Too much vehicles are blank the air by smoke and fumes. Smokes and fumes means duma, right? So what is released? Put out. Yes, correct. Polluting the air, right? Vataya dushanaya karana. Polluting the air by smoke and fumes. Farmers use fertilizers and pesticides for more production. So අපි කියන්නේ production එක නැත්නම් harvest එක අස්වැන්න වැඩි කරගන්න artificial දේවල් use කරනවා. What are they? Fertilizers, pesticides to kill these the insects, the animals and all that. But they are chemicals, right? So not good. When they mix with river water, ponds and all that, what happens? But these chemicals okay, I already gave you the answer while explaining. Get mixed. Kalawang venawa, right? Now this sounds like a science lesson, but you need to know this, okay? Mixed. But these chemicals get mixed with pond and river water. So is it good? It's not good at all, right? So so this is a conversation. I forgot to talk about it now. Raj and John is talking about environment pollution. Now, guys, remember, this could be helpful for you when you write an essay or else a small passage on environment pollution. මේ කරන questions එකකට එකක් ඕගොල්ලන්ට වැදගත් වෙනවා. දැන් මේ conversation එකේ කතා කරන්නේ environment pollution ගැන. Right? දැන් මේකේ තියෙන සමහර points ඕගොල්ලන්ට note එකක් දාලා තියාගන්න පුළුවන්. සමහර විට මේ වගේ topic එකකින් ඕගොල්ලන්ට පොඩි passage එකක් essay එකක් ලියන්න ඕන නම් මේ වගේ pointsම use කරන්න පුළුවන් in your own test paper. Right? So when you do questions, when you get topics like this, note them down. These are really important. Okay, so from this one also you can get many points, points, right? This will be helpful if you get a topic on this, right? An article, a newspaper article, something that you could do. Okay, you can understand it, right? If you don't, please let me know. I will explain it again. And then, but these chemicals get mixed with pond and river water. So what should we do? What should we do? We should take care of our environment, right? We say in Sinhala rakabala gandona, take care of. So mothers take care of their children. So just like that, every one of us should take care of our environment, right? Parisare, nature, all that. It's true that we cannot stop pollution for good, right? So we can't stop. අපිට 100%ක් නවත්තන්න බෑ. හැබැයි අපිට මොකක්ද කරන්න පුළුවන්? අපිට අඩු කරන්න පුළුවන්. So මට පොරොන්දු වෙන්න බෑ මං 100%ක් මේක නැති කරලා නවත්තනවා කියලා. But අපිට උත්සාහ කරන්න පුළුවන් ඒක අඩු කරන්න. So what is the verb? To? Yes, very good. We can lesson. Lesson means දැන් lesson කියන්නේ පාඩම කියන්නේ LESSON. මෙතන LESSEN. Lesson. Less in maths and all that you have more than, less than. ඒකෙන් this is the verb. We can lessen it. Less, right? Reduce, very good. Reduce, decrease. All of these are synonyms, but here අපි දැන් මෙතන දීලා තියෙන verbs වලින් තෝරන්න ඕන නිසා we can use lessen it. I agree with you. මමත් තාත් එක්ක එක වෙනවා. My friend, I have to go now. See you later. Bye. See you. Now this is a normal conversation. So they just took a few minutes to talk about environment pollution because this person is going to see the mayor to request, right? Him to take necessary actions to on this particular situation, right? So yes, we can't stop that, right? But we can all work towards a common goal. What is it? We can at least try to reduce the pollution, right? So you can, this is something that you have to think about, right? So while learning English, while doing your papers, these are like life lessons for you, right? As a citizen in Sri Lanka, or else as like, particularly if we consider the whole world, it's like your responsibility, but you do not take it seriously. So these sort of topics are really good for y'all to learn about life as well. Okay. So can you understand the passage? The dialogue, the conversation between Raj and John. Any questions? The new students, yes, this is actually a random paper that I picked up. The first one is a dialogue between two friends, sort of, Raj and John, and the topic is about environment pollution. So the words are already given and the first one is done for you. You have to understand the conversation and put the most appropriate word in the blank, right? වඩාත් සුදුසු එක ගලපලා දාන්න ඕන. Okay. No questions. So shall we move on to the next one then? ඊළඟ එකේ ඔක්කොම අපිට තියෙන්නේ adverbs. Right? So we have almost, slowly, heavily, merrily, accidentally. Yes, not all adverbs name. Most of them are yesterday. So fill in the blanks in the following sentences. Use the words below. The first one is done for you. So හැමකෙම පළවෙනි එක ඔයගොල්ලෝට කරලා තියෙන්නේ, so it's easy for you. It was snowing heavily all day. In Sri Lanka, it is raining heavily, right? These days, it's raining. So here, it was snowing heavily all day. So the first one is taken. Heavily is taken. Next one, we danced blank around the schoolyard. දැන් තව එකක් මේ questions වල අපිට මේ තියෙන order එකටම answers ලියන්න ඕනි කියලා එකක් නැහැ. දැන් හිතන්න second එකට මේ දීලා තියෙන answers වලින් ඕගොල්ලන්ට හිතා ගන්න බෑ මොන එකද හරි උත්තරේ කියලා. You can just keep that blank and go for the next one. Don't waste your time thinking about just one question. Because ඒකට ඕගොල්ලෝ වැය කරන වෙලාව අපරාධ දන්නේවත් ඊට පස්සේ ඕගොල්ලෝ ලියා ගන්න වෙලාව මදි වෙනවා. So don't think about that 1 mark. If you have more marks towards the latter part of the paper, you are going to miss it. So please go through and find out the easy questions to do. Okay, now especially when you get a fill in the blank question, you know the answers are already there, right? අපි හිතලා ලියන එකක් නෙමෙයිනේ, තියෙන එකක් අපිට blank එකට දාන්න තියෙන්නේ. So after you go through all the questions, at least you can find one answer. So then put that one answer into the blank. And then අර ඉතුරු වෙලා තියෙන ටිකෙන් ගලපන්න උත්සාහ කරන්න මොකද්ද වැඩියෙන්ම මෙතෙන්ට ගැලපෙන්නේ කියලා. If you don't know the answer. Okay? So second one, we danced blank around the schoolyard. So මෙතන danced කියන ක්‍රියාපදේ අපි තව දුරටත් explain කරන්න adverb එකක් use කරලා තියෙනවා. So the words which modify verbs are called adverbs. So danced slowly, danced merrily, danced yesterday, accidentally, almost. What is the answer? Okay, එක සැරයක් උත්තරය එවම ඇති. You don't have to send the same answer twice, huh? Others also you can try it out. Okay, mixed answers තියෙනවා. දැන් merrily කියලා දාලා තියෙනවා, yesterday කියලා දාලා තියෙනවා. What is the correct one? So yesterday කියන එක මං හිතන්නේ you can save it for something else. Right? බලන්න yesterday කියන එක අපිට තව තැනකට දාන්න පුළුවන් නේ. ඒ වගේ ඒවා තියාගන්න මොකද sometimes it must be like more appropriate for something else. We danced yesterday around the schoolyard එකට වැඩිය මං කිව්වා adverb එකක් දාන්නත් කියලා. So we danced merrily is better. Merrily. And my best friend has hair that almost, correct, very good, almost reaches a knee. Right? අපි කියන්නේ almost කියන්නේ ඉතා ආසන්නයි. ඔන්න මෙන්න තියලා වගේ අපි කියන්නේ almost. දැන් මං කිව්වොත් I almost what? I almost fell on the road yesterday. So almost fell කියන්නේ මම වැටුණාද වැටෙන්න ගියාද? What is the idea? I almost fell on the road. What is that? Almost fell. Almost කියලා දාලා අපි මොන හරි කිව්වොත් දැන් එතන I almost ate my brother's cupcake. So then merrily means අපි කියන්නේ happily. දැන් ඕගොල්ලෝ merry Christmas කියනව නේද? What is merry? Happy, right? Happily, merrily. So ඔක්කොම happy birthday, happy anniversary, but merry Christmas. Why? Same meaning, same idea, but just another word, right? Merrily means happily. Okay. I was explaining this. Almost means ita asannai. ඒ කියන්නේ අපි දැන් හිතන්න මම තව ටිකෙන් හැප්පෙනවා. තව ටිකෙන් වැටෙනවා පාරේ, but වැටුනේ නැහැ. Okay. I almost ate. කන්න ගියා but කෑවේ නැහැ. Like that. I almost ate my sister's pizza. Right? So now let's just say now in my family there are 5 members. So everything we buy 5 for one each, right? So let's just say I ate my one, but my sibling did not eat. So I almost ate my sister's one. That means කෑවද නැත්නම් කන්න ගියා but කෑවේ නැහැ. Almost ate means I was desired, right? I wanted to eat but I did not. ඔන්න මෙන්න තියලා. එහෙම නැත්නම් ඉත ආසන්නයි. දැන් මෙතන almost reaches any කියන්නේ ධනිස්ස ගාවටම විතර දිග කොණ්ඩයක් තියෙනවා. My best friend has hair that almost reaches a knee. ධනිස්සට නැහැ but ඉතා ආසන්නයි. Almost means that. Almost reaches a knee. ධනිස්ස ළඟටම වගේ කියලා තියෙනවා. Okay? So you have seen long hair, right? Some people, no, I mean like girls, they have beautiful long hair. So almost reaches a knee. Understood? Next one, I saw a ship sail into the harbor. Okay, මේකට සමහර අය දාලා තිනවා yesterday, slowly, accidentally. Accidentally කියන එක තව තැනකට දාන්න පුළුවන්. ඒක නිසා මෙතනට පාවිච්චි කරන්න පුළුවන්. පාවිච්චි කරන්න එපා. මොකද දැන් harbor එකකට ship එකක් sail කරන්නේ වැරදිලාද accidentally ද? No, right? Normally they are planned. They have a plan when and where to sail the ship. So don't use accidentally here. ඊළඟකට my sister Blank took the eggs out of the fridge. අපි සාමාන්‍යයෙන් eggs ටිකක් fridge එකෙන් එළියට ගන්නකොට කොහොමද ගන්නෙ? හරි පරිස්සමට හරි හිමීට ගන්න. Because if we drop the eggs, they are going to get wasted. We can't have them. We can't use them again. So, ඒක තමයි චුට්ටක් පාවිච්චි කරන්න your brain, okay? Now, මේක හරිම tricky සමහර ඒවා. Almost merrily, heavily are taken. So දැන් ඕගොල්ලන්ට මේක තේරුම් නැති වුණත් ඊළඟ එකට ගියාම තේරෙනවනේ දැන් බිත්තර අපි ෆ්‍රිජ් එකෙන් එළියට ගන්නකොට you have to be so careful because if you drop that one thing you have to get scolded from your mom and the second one is what you can't again use it not like something else eggs are right slowly හිමීට ගත්තා එළියට slowly took the eggs out of the fridge ඊළඟ එක yes මෙතන තමයි yesterday එන්නේ මෙතන John accidentally dropped accidentally කියන්නේ මොකද්ද what is the meaning accidentally what does that mean accidentally sorry accidentally means වැරදිලා by mistake not purposely හිතාමතා නෙමෙයි වැරදිලා අපේ අතින් අපි කියන්නේ වැරද්දක් වුණා accidentally by mistake so here the answer is yesterday right ඒ කියන්නේ කලබල වෙන්න එපා දැක්ක ගමන් උත්තරේ ලියන්න ඕනේ නැහැ සාමාන්‍ය ලිස්ට් එකේ යන්න ගිහින් කියලා බලන්න ඊළඟට තියෙන මොනවද කියලා so you will find much better places to add that answer right accidentally drop the marbles and they roll down the hill so this is something that you do accidentally අපි හිතාමතා කරනවද no accidentally so purposely කියන්නේ හිතාමතා මං ඌමනාවෙන් කළේ I purposely hit my brother not accidentally මං හිතලමයි ගැහුවේ right I hit or else I stole so that is I stole my brother's purse so then what that is not accidentally mama hitalamai kare like that just an example okay accidentally means what by mistake hitala nemei varadila okay mistakenly yes good sorry John accidentally dropped කියන්නේ මොකද්ද අතාරිනවා එතකොට marbles ටික මෙහෙම උස්සන් යනකොට වැරදිලා බිමට වැටුනේ so dropped right I dropped a glass so අතාරුණා accidentally dropped the marbles and they rolled down the hill so අපි කියන්නේ බිම දිගේ roll වෙලා ගියා so here down the hill okay you know what it is and this one අපි fourth එක තිබ්බා I saw a ship sailing to the harbor yesterday at dawn and what is dawn ඔයගොල්ලෝ අහලා ඇති dusk and dawn කියන අපි what is dawn එක songs වලත් අපි ඔයගොල්ලන්ට ඇහිලා ඇති dusk and dawn what is it dawn means yes very good early morning උදේ පාන්දර right dusk means what හවස right something like 5-6 that is like dusk okay after 6 sort of no yes dawn means early morning okay dewdrops and all that very with the foggy that yes dawn dusk and dawn okay ගොඩක් අය මේ spelling mistakes තියෙනවා early morning ලියලා තියෙනවා වැරදි early morning EARLY MORNING early morning Himidiriya after evening okay so many answers okay so can you understand this second part any questions no clear okay so shall we go into the third part okay the students who have missed you can take it from the recording I'm uploading the class the session every week on YouTube, so you can get the recording from there also. Okay, next one. The following pictures show what Sahan and his family did yesterday. බලන්න මේ questions හොඳට කියවන්න. ඊයේ කරපු දේවල් වල පින්තූර තියෙන්නේ. So what is it? Past, past. එතකොට අපි කියන්නත් පාවිච්චි කරන්න ඕන past tense. Okay? The following pictures show what Sahan and his family did yesterday. Write a sentence about each picture using the given words. The first one is done for you. So මෙතන දැන් අපිට pronoun එකක් දීලා තියෙනවා, names දීලා තියෙනවා, ඊළඟට verb එකක් දීලා තියෙනවා. ඊට පස්සේ picture එකක් බලලා අපි sentence එකක් හදන්න ඕන. But we have to do it in the past tense. Why do we have to use past tense? Because the question says that the following pictures show what Sahan and his family did yesterday. ඊයේ කරලා ඉවරයිනේ. එතකොට අපි අද එක ගැන කතා කරද්දී we have to use past tense. I have done this lesson earlier. Okay? So you can use the past tense to describe these pictures. Sahan, get up. So Sahan is the person who does the action. The verb is what? Get up. So අපිට ඕන මේ වගේ කැලි add කරන්න පුළුවන්. At 8 o'clock. උදේ 8ට ඇහැරුණා. This is in the past, right? Sahan got up at 8 o'clock. ඕනනම් අපිට කියන්න පුළුවන් තව කැලක් එකතු කරලා in the morning. Got up at 8 o'clock in the morning. ඊළඟට තව එකක් මේ prepositions ඕගොල්ලෝ පාවිච්චි කරනකොට you have to be very careful. Prepositions use කරනකොට for specific time. Specific කියන්නේ අපි හරියටම නිශ්චිත වේලාවක් දෙනවා. 8 10 මාර 5:45 like that. If you talk about specific times, you have to use the preposition at. But for unspecific times, if we say උදේ වරුවේ, දවල් වරුවේ, හවස් වරුවේ, then you have to use in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. හැබැයි night නම් රැට at night. Ilangata for days you have to use on Monday, on Tuesday, on weekdays. Habai weekend at the weekend. These prepositions I think I have discussed earlier also. Remember this. If you can't, please note it down. Specific times at, unspecific times in. And for days and dates we have to use on. Habai months velata in May, in October, in June, in April. For months, you have to use in, preposition in. This lesson is also really important for you, especially when you write for the writing paper. Okay, where you have to write, essays, letters and all that. It is also important for that. Okay, so I will give you some time. Quickly complete this and send me the answers. There are only 5 questions for you to complete. Okay, quickly do this. This is on past. What they did yesterday. Okay. I will read out the answers once you send them. Second one, there's a book, there's a boy, and we have he and read. අපිට සහන් කියලා දාන්නත් පුළුවන්. එහෙම නැත්නම් මෙතන he කියලා තියෙනවනේ. he කියලා තියෙන නිසා ආයි සහන් දාන්න ඕනේ නැහැ. he කියලා අපිට pronoun එක ගන්න පුළුවන්. So you can use he read. හරි. read එක හරි but spellings වැරදි. RED නෙමෙයි. RED කියන්නේ රතු පාට. Not red color. මෙතන කියවුවා කියද්දිත් READ ම තමයි. Spellings are the same, but when you pronounce the word, pronunciation is different. Okay? He read. Okay, ගොඩක් answers එවලා තියෙනවා. එකක් එවලා තියෙනවා he read a storybook. ගොඩක් අය එවලා තියෙන එක. He read a storybook. Fine. He read a storybook. අපිට ඕන වෙලාවක් දාන්න පුළුවන් at 9 o'clock. Yes, very good, Chiran, at 9 o'clock. තව කවුරුද දාලා තිබ්බා at 4 p.m. in the evening. Very good. So, like that you can say. So, 4 p.m. in the evening කියලා දාන්න ඕනේ. 4 p.m. we know no it's in the evening. At 4 in the evening දාන්න ඕනේ. එහෙනම්. Okay? So, he read a storybook in the morning, in the evening. කැමති එකක් දාගන්න. I'm just giving it as an example, okay? So you can add anything that you like. You can add more words to it. ඒගොල්ලෝ බලන්නේ මෙතන ඕගොල්ලෝ හරි tense එක use කරලා තියනවද කියලා විතරයි. Okay? Next one. Sahan and his friends. The verb is play. Quickly send me an answer for that. Sahan and his friends blank. Or not blank. The verb is play. Sahan and his friends were playing in the evening. Sahan and his friends played happily in a small house. Sahan and his friends played cricket. Cricket play කරා කියලා කියන්න බෑ නේද? Cricket, you don't see the equipments, the tools to play cricket. We can see balls, but bats are not there. And it's like a playhouse, right? It's like a small playhouse. අපි කියන්නේ නිකන් අර සෙල්ලම් කංචුටි අය that. And there's a doll and there are some balls, I think. So මේ picture එකත් එක ගලපන්න ඕන. Sahan and his friends played in the evening, right? So මේකට correct answer එකක් කියලා නැහැ. ඕගොල්ලෝ ලියන sentence එකේ tense එක හරිනම් grammar හරිනම් ඕගොල්ලන්ට point එක හම්බ වෙනවා. හැබැයි ඕගොල්ලෝ use කරන්න ඕන Sahan and his friends කියන එක තියෙන්න ඕනේ, play කියන එකේ past tense එක use වෙලා තියෙන්න ඕන. ඒ දෙක තියෙනවා නම් yes, Sahan and his friends played with their toys. That is also correct. Play කියලා දාන්න බෑ. Played වෙන්න ඕනේ because this is in past tense. අපිට question එක දීලා තියෙනවානේ yesterday කියලා. ඔය සමහර ළමයි දාලා තියෙනවා play කියලා විතරක්. play කියලා විතරක් දැම්මොත් ඕගොල්ලන්ට ලකුණු හම්බෙන්නේ නැහැ. මේගොල්ලෝ පැහැදිලිවම කියලා තියෙනවා the following pictures show what Sahan and his family did yesterday. ඊයේ කරපු දේවල්. එතකොට ඕගොල්ලෝ හරිම safe simple past tense එකෙන් උත්තර ටික ලිව්වනම්. Next one, his sister. Sahange Nangi. His sister. එයා මොකද කළේ? What are the plants? What are the flowers? Beautiful flowers in the yard. Plants in the morning. Okay, ගොඩක් answers එවලා තියෙනවා. Very good. Flowers in the evening. ඔය වගේ ඕනනම් ඔයගොල්ලෝ තව add කරගන්න පුළුවන්. Yes, beautiful flowers. You can use adjectives also. Very good. Okay. Then what? ඊට පස්සේ මොකද කරලා තියෙන්නේ? Okay, shall I remove the answers? 4, 2, 3 and 4. Yes. Shall I remove these answers and we have to do 5 and 6? Okay. Right. Last two, they watch. Here you have the picture and then the next one, the family and go. Yes, now here more than one person, they watch TV together in the evening. Very good. They watched an interesting film in the evening. So මෙතන අපිට පේන්නේ මොකද්ද බලන්න කියලා, but if you want to make it creative, you know, sort of, you can add, okay? මොනවාද බැලුවේ කියලා. They watched a Sinhala movie Single film. Okay. We don't know what they're watching. Okay. So we can just say they watched TV in the evening. Next one, the family. Maker, what is happening here? They, what is the answer? Went on a picnic. බලන්න අපි use කරලා තියෙන prepositions. Went on a picnic වෙන්න ඕන. Went for, went a, ඒ ඔක්කොටම වැඩිය went on a picnic. Yes, in the evening, very good. In the afternoon, ඕන එකක් දාගන්න පුළුවන්, it's fine. The family went on a picnic in the evening. So here, one thing. දැන් මෙතන අපිට go එක irregular verb එකක් නේද? What is irregular and what is regular? Regular අපි ed දාලා වෙනස් කළා. Played, watered, watched. But go and read are irregular verbs. So then we can't add ed. We have to use a new word. And that I have already given you the verb list. Okay, my verb list එක දීලා තියෙනවා. ඔයගොල්ලන්ට ඒකෙන් පාඩම් කරන්න පුළුවන්. So the family went on a picnic in the evening. Answers ලියාගත්ත නැති ළමයි, you can note it down now. And also one more thing, I'm not conducting the class until 6:30 because now we have time. You don't have the exam in February, so we have more and enough time to cover everything. So probably I won't be conducting the class for exactly 2 hours, right? So probably 1.5 hours or 1 hour will be enough for you because we have more and enough time now. Your exam, I think it's been postponed, right? Not having it in the in February, so we have enough time to cover everything. They went on a picnic together. They went. Okay, same answer. Right. Yes, together is also fine. Okay. Next one. Okay. මේක බලන්න. දැන් මෙතන අපිට description එකක් දීලා තියෙනවා. ගොඩාක් දුරට මේ වගේ question එකකුත් ඔයගොල්ලන්ට අනිවාර්යෙන් එනවා. You have to match the comments 1 to 6 to the text A to F. First one is done for you. So මෙතන මේ හැම text එකටම අදාළව එක comment එකක් දීලා තියෙනවා මෙතන. But they are not in order. Order එකට නෙමෙයි දීලා තියෙන්නේ. You have to read the text and identify which comment is suitable for this text. And here we are talking about certain professions, right? Salesmen, winemakers, car manufacturers, building contractors, owner of a ski resort, and a farmer. According and metana climate changes. Climate changes gonna kata karala තියෙනවා. Yes. So you have to match the comments 1 to 6 with the text, the context given below from A to F. Okay, so this is a little bit tricky. I have read this before. සමහර ඒවා එක ළඟ යන්නේවා තියෙනවා. So ඕගොල්ලෝ දැන් මේ වගේ එකක් ආවම කලබල වෙලා එකපාරට letters ලියන්න යන්න එපා. My advice is go through everything and see which one is the most suitable one. ඔක්කොම කියවලා බලන්න මොකද මේකේ ගොඩක් දුරට එක වගේ comments දීලා තියෙනවා. Here climate change here and there. So it's more or less the same. So you have to understand the text. Accordingly, you have to choose the most appropriate answer. වඩාත් සුදුසුයි කියලා හිතන එක තෝරන්න ඕන. Okay? Right. So comments here and we have A to F text. Okay, the students who would like to read the text, you can raise hands. You can use the raise hand option. Yeah, I will let you read it. Okay, farmer. Okay, Jamima, right? Yes. First one.
Sometimes it doesn't rain for months, but when it does, it absolutely pours. I've dealt with the first problem by planting dry weather crops. There is nothing you can do about the second problem. If it rains at the wrong time, you can lose everything. Last year, a huge storm fell on my cereal crops, but I'd already completed the harvest, so it didn't do too much damage.
Okay, very good. So here, the first one, it's about the farmer story, right? Sometimes it doesn't rain for months. මාස ගාණක් වහින්නේ නැහැ හිටපු ගමන්. But when it does, it absolutely pours. හැබැයි වහිනකොට අපි කියන්නේ ලංකාව වගේ ගම් වතුර ගලන්නම වහිනවා. නැතිකොට වහින්නෙම නැහැ. Right? And I've dealt with the first problem by planting dry weather crops. So පළවෙනි එකට විසඳුම විදියට dry weather එකට dry weather crops, right? ඒ කියන්නේ ඒ climate එකට ගැලපෙන පැල හිටවනවා. ඒ වුණාට second problem එකට අපිට කරන්න දෙයක් නැහැ. වැස්ස වැඩිපුර හම්බෙනකොට we don't know what to do. So then if it rains at the wrong time, වැරදි කාලේ වැස්සොත් එහෙම මොකද වෙන්නේ? You can lose everything. Then dry weather කියලා හිතාගෙන අපි dry weather crops හිටවනවා, but then it rains all of a sudden. Then you lose everything. ඔක්කොම නැති වෙනවා. Last year, a huge storm fell on my cereal crops, but I'd already completed the harvest, so it didn't do too much damage. So අවුරුද්දේ ලොකු ස්ටෝම ලොකු කුණාටුවක් ආවා කියලා අපි කියන්නේ. හැබැයි ඒ වෙනකොට මෙයා අස්පැන්න අරගෙන ඉවරයි. harvest එක complete කරලා ඉවරයි. ඒ නිසා ලොකු හානියක් උනේ නැහැ. ලොකු අලාභ හානියක් උනේ නැහැ. අපි කියන්නේ damage එකක් උනේ නැහැ කියලා. එතකොට දැන් මෙයාගේ කතාවට වැඩිපුරම ගැළපෙන කමෙන්ට් එක මොකක්ද කියලා තෝරන්න ඕන. ඕගොල්ලෝ දැනට නිකන් roughly බලන්න මේ හයෙන් මොකක්ද ඕගොල්ලන්ට හිතෙන විදියට කියලා. Okay? මොකද සමහරලාට ඔය ආන්සර් එක ආයි වෙන එකටත් එන්න පුළුවන්. You can have mixed answers, that's why. ඊළඟ එක බලන්න owner of ski resort. Owner of ski resort. Okay, Chiran. Yes. Second one.
Owner of ski resort. It doesn't snow as much as before. So there are a lot of days when it is impossible to ski. We were asked the local government if we can put our skiing slope higher up the mountain, but we haven't heard anything from them yet.
Okay. Now here, it doesn't snow as much as before, so there are a lot of days when it's impossible to ski. Now ski this sport, you can't do it everywhere. හැමතැනම කරන්න බෑ. You need to have a considerable amount of snow to do the sport. But now it does not snow as much as before. ඉස්සර තරම් ඒට හිම වැටෙන්නේ නැහැ. ඒ නිසා ගොඩක් දවස් වලට අපිට ski කරන්න බෑ. It's impossible to do. We have asked the local government if we can put our skiing slope higher up the mountain. So, and one more thing, slopes තියෙන්නේ to ski, not on flat roads. You can go and do it. So this they have to ask from the local government if they could do it. ඔන්න මම පොඩි hint එකක් දුන්නා මේකට answer එක දැන් ඕගොල්ලන්ට පේනවා ඇති. This is really easy. B එකේ answer එක ඕගොල්ලන්ට දැන් උනත් ගන්න පුළුවන්. They are here we have asked the local government if we can put our skiing slope higher up in the mountain, but we haven't heard anything from them yet. හැබැයි තාම ඒගොල්ලන්ට උත්තරයක් හම්බෙලා නැහැ. ඒගොල්ලෝ අහලා තියෙනවා but waiting for something. So answer එක දැන් you all can choose it from the text. මේකේ හරිම ලේසි දෙවනි එකට answer එක දැන් උනත් ඕගොල්ලන්ට choose කරන්න පුළුවන්. Okay? Yes, they are waiting to get permission to do something because අපිට හිතමනාපට ඕවා කරන්න බෑ. They have to ask the government, get the approval and then do it. You have to have the permission, approval to do something like that. Not everyone can do it, no? So Yes, B එකට answer එක number 2. This one. I am waiting to get permission to do something. So that is much appropriate. අපි බලමු ඒකත් වෙනස් වෙයිද කියලා. But දැනට වඩාත් සුදුසුයි කියලා අපිට හිතෙනවා මෙන්න මේක. Okay, still you can guess. Next one, car manufacturer. Car manufacturer මොකද කියන්නේ? What is he telling? Yes, Sanduni. Yes, the students who have raised the hands. You can
Car
raise-
manufacture. Car manufacture. The new environment tax has greatly reduced for sales of 5x4s. However, it is not all bad news. The sales of our new electric car are starting to increase.
Okay. The new environment tax has greatly reduced our sales of 4x4s, right? However, it is not all bad news. The sales of new electric car are starting to increase. So, මෙතන දැන් car manufacturer කෙනෙක්ට environment එක කොහොමද බලපාන්නේ? දැන් environment tax එකක් නිසා ඒගොල්ලෝගේ sales ගොඩක් දුරට අඩු වෙලා තියෙනවා 4x4, right? That means almost everything has reduced our sales. ඒ කියන්නේ ඒක විකිරෙනවා අඩුයි දැන් because of this new environment tax. Now in Sri Lanka, I don't think we have something like that, but in some countries they have this tax according to the blueprint or whatever the carbon amount of carbon released from your vehicle. So according to that amount, you have to pay the government. So in Sri Lanka, we don't have that, probably. In some countries, they have these rules and regulations. So that means if you drive a vehicle, according to the amount of the carbon or what or the fumes or what, I can't remember exactly. According to that, you have to pay the tax. Not like in Sri Lanka. It's not easy to have vehicles in abroad also, right? However, it's not all bad news. හැබැයි ඒක එහෙම වෙද්දි මේගොල්ලෝගේ අලුත් electric car එකට දැන් sales වැඩි වෙලා තියෙනවා. The sales of our new electric car, because no emissions, is 100% with the electricity, right? I mean the electric, the power, it's not so no emissions, zero emissions. So this has started to increase. So එකක් අඩු වෙද්දී ඒගොල්ලෝගේ තව මොකක් හරි වැඩි වෙලා තියෙනවා sales. එතකොට මේකට හරියන කමෙන්ට් එක කොයි වගේද? Yes, මෙතනත් හරි ආන්සර් එකක් තියෙනවා. මේක නිකන් අර 50-50 වගේනේ. So you can guess the answer now. ඊළඟ එක බලන්න building contractor. Building contractor, what is happening? Yes, Tharindi can read it out.
Climate change has caused by a few problems. Last month, a road we're building was destroyed by flooding, and we have spent a lot of money adapting our building methods to the new environmental laws. But it's an opportunity as well as a threat.
Threat, okay. Now here, climate change has caused us a few problems. Last month, ගිය මාසේ, a road we were building was destroyed by flooding, okay? Flooding means අපි කියන්නේ ගම් වතුර. Now in these days in Sri Lanka also we are facing some problems because of this high amount of rainfall, and we have spent a lot of money adapting our building methods to the new environmental laws. But it is an opportunity as well as a threat. And may wage building contractors, now they get the contract, they have to complete that task. But how is the environmental changes or the climate changes කොහොමද මේගොල්ලන්ට affect වෙන්නේ? So මේගොල්ලෝ සල්ලි ගොඩක් වියදම් කරලා තියෙනවා. To do what? To adapt, හුරු වෙන්න, හැඩ ගැහෙන්න They are building methods to the new environmental laws. Now, again, in Sri Lanka, I don't know if we have such laws. We might have, but not seriously, right? So, Eva Anuva Megolo, Egolonge, they will adapt Karagano. Now, if flooding happens, they have to compensate, right? So, like that. It's an opportunity as well as a threat. So, ඒක ඒගොල්ලන්ට හොඳ අවස්ථාවක් වගේම පොඩි තර්ජනයකුත් තියෙනවා. So, it's again like comsi comsa 50-50 වගේ. But you can understand climate change එක හොඳ නරක දෙකම තියෙනවා. But වැඩිපුර නරක තියෙනවා. Right? So, you have to choose again. Insurance salesman. What is he telling? Yes, Dahamsa? Can you read it? The students I know.
Sales of insurance products have increased because of the risk of natural disaster. But we've also had to pay out huge amounts of money. At the moment, we've lost much more than we've gained.
Okay, very good. This is, what's your name, darling? Myra.
I am a newcomer.
Ah, okay, right. Very good. I haven't seen your name earlier. Okay, right. So this is about the insurance salesman. So every profession, according to the climate change, what is the effect? Now here, our sales of insurance products have increased because of the risk of natural disasters. So insurance also have ups and downs. Natural disaster ka kawa, people take their service a lot, but they have to also pay out huge amounts of money when they get into such disasters. So at the moment, we have lost much more than we have gained. Insurance products ganne ko hondai, but if they have to pay out a lot because of, now let's just say it's flooding everywhere and we have put out the insurance, this service, we have taken it, and then අපිට අපි කියන හම්බ වෙනවට වැඩි අපි වියදම් කරලා තියෙනවා. So this is the situation of this insurance salesman. It's, yes, it's a good thing that people are buying or else purchasing these insurance products. The sales have increased because of the risk of natural disasters. Here risk එක තියෙන නිසා කවුරුත් ගන්නවා. But there's a danger, or else now එකපාරට හැමෝටම දෙන්න වුණොත් again, now they have to compensate. Now we pay for the insurance, so then if we get into danger, or else let's just say someone died, they have to compensate for the service. So if many people ask for that at the same time, they have to give more than they have gained. So again, ups and downs. Next one, it's a winemaker. So then එයාට කොහොමද this one? Okay. Who is this? Chiran, the same one, right? Okay. Yes, you can read the last one.
Winemaker. Wines are become a lot more alcoholic because they are more sunny days. In the long term, we may have to stop making wines in this area and go somewhere with a colder climate.
Okay. So කවුරු හදලා French කරනවද කියලා. Actually, I used to do French, but now I'm not. Back when I was schooling, I did French, but I'm not doing classes for French. Let's see. So how many of you all are doing French at school as a subject? Okay, let's see if I have time. So now these are the text: farmer and building contractor, insurance salesman, winemaker, car manufacturer, and owner of a ski resort. So according to the story, you have to choose the correct comment from the 6. First one, it is C. Climate change has both good and bad points for my job. කවුද C? Car manufacturer. Good and bad points. ඒ කියන්නේ දැන් car sales එකක් environment tax එක නිසා අඩු වුණාට electric cars ගන්නවා වැඩි. So then ඒගොල්ලෝගේ ups and downs දෙකම තියෙනවා. එකක sales අඩු වෙද්දී අනික එකේ sales වැඩි වෙනවා. So they have good and bad ups and downs. So C එක තෝරගෙන තියෙනවා. ඊළඟ එක I am waiting to get permission to do something. What is the answer? Owner of ski resort, correct. මොකද එයා දැන් අර කවුද local government එකෙන් අහලා තියෙන ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ slope එක තව උඩට ගන්න පුළුවන්ද ඒගොල්ලෝ ski කරන තැන, but they haven't heard from them yet. තාම උත්තරයක් හම්බෙලා නැහැ. ඊළඟ එක in my job heavy rain is worse than dry weather. Heavy rain is worse than dry weather. Yes. farmer එක ගැලපෙනවා. මොකද දැන් එයා කිව්වනේ dry weather තිබ්බොත් එයාට මොන හරි කරගෙන ඒ climate එකට හරියන crops එයාට හිටවන්න පුළුවන්. හැබැයි වැස්සොත් එහෙම no choice, right? So A is better, I think. Climate change has more bad points than good points for my job. නරක වැඩි හොඳ වලට වැඩිය because of climate. What is the answer? D තියනවා E තියනවා. දැන් බලන්න හරි අපි ඒක තියමුකෝ. දැන් ඕගොල්ලන්ට mixed answers නේ. If the climate gets worse, I may need to move my business somewhere else. දැන් මේ අන්තිම එක මට explain කරන්න බැරි වුණා. Wine හදනකොට අපිට conditions තියෙනවා. Now when you grow something you need to have that conditions. Then especially with this wine thing, when you like produce, when you do that, it becomes more alcoholic if it is so sunny, if the temperature goes up. So it needs to have a proper අපි කියන ඕනම දෙයක් අපි produce කරද්දී conditions තියෙන්න ඕනේ, requirements fulfill වෙන්න ඕන to get that standard. So when you produce wine or when you make wine, if it is too alcoholic, it's not going to work. So if the weather is so sunny, that means dry weather avot, wine becomes more alcoholic. So then they can't sell wine. Then in the long term, we may have to stop making wines in this area and go somewhere with a cold climate. එතකොට දැන් wine හදනකොට it's really difficult, right? So then එකපාරට weather එක climate එක change වුණොත් ඒගොල්ලෝ තනිකර wine හදන එක නවත්තලා වෙන තැනකට business එක ගෙනියන්න ඕන. ඒ explanation එකට ගොඩක්ම ගැලපෙනවා මේ number 5 එක. So you can put F there. ඊළඟට ඉතුරු වෙලා තියෙන දෙකෙන් ඕගොල්ලන්ට හිතන්න පුළුවන් recently my business was badly damaged by bad weather. එක තැනක කියලා තිබ්බා last month. එතකොට recently කියන එක අපිට ගන්න පුළුවන් මෙතන building contractor D. එන ළඟදී ගොඩාක් ඒගොල්ලන්ට අලාභ හනියක් නැත්නම් damage එකක් සිද්ධ වුණා because of bad weather. මොකද උනේ මේගොල්ලන්ට ගොඩාක් සල්ලි වියදම් කරන්න වුණා to adapt to this new environmental laws. So they were building a road or something and it was completely destroyed due to flood, right? So they can't do constructions with the bad weather. This is true. එතකොට දැන් අපිට මොනවද ඉතුරු වෙලා තියෙන්නේ? Climate change has more bad points than good points for my job. What is the remaining one? EE. මං කිව්වා දැන් insurance ගන්න එක. So ගන්න එක හොඳයි, but හැමෝටම එක සැරේ දෙන්න ගියොත් you can't do your job properly. So you have lost more than you have gained. So having an insurance is good, but if almost all the people ask for their money, ask for the service at the same time, they have to compensate. Then right? That's not going to work. So they have what? More bad points than good points for my job. Climate change. So මෙතන ගොඩාක් අපි කතා කරලා තියෙන්නේ climate change එකත් එක්ක මේ professions වලට මේ businesses වලට ඒක affect වෙන්නේ කොහොමද කියන එක. මේ points උත් ඕගොල්ලන්ට දැන් මේ සමහර දේවල් මේ wine making ඕගොල්ලෝ ඉගෙන ගත්තා. ඒක සනී නම් it becomes more alcoholic. So you learn something now, something new. So you can sometimes use these when you write essays, articles, letters, right? මේ වගේ දේවල් ඔයගොල්ලන්ට collect කරගන්න පුළුවන්. This is actually not just for the paper but also good for your knowledge also, right? So when you go through this, please try to remember the points. Okay? Right. අපි ඊළඟ එකත් කරන්න බලමු. This one. Choose the most suitable message conveyed by each poster and write them. First one is done for you. බලන්න මුලින් topics ටික help stop child labor, save fuel, global warming, extinct animals, stop air pollution, wash your hands and help stop the virus. Okay, මෙතන චූටි issue එකක් තිබ්බා. I can't remember exactly what, but we'll go through it. Make extinct animals and air pollution මං හිතන්නේ. එකම pictures දෙකක් තියෙනවා which goes with the same thing. Okay, anyway. Posters වලින් අපිට ලේසියෙන්ම ගන්න පුළුවන් උත්තර තමයි this okay, help stop child labor. What is the correct image? Number එක කියන්න බලන්න. Help stop child labor. According to the picture you can identify. මෙතන තියෙනවා choice is yours. මේ පැත්තේ ඔයගොල්ලන්ට පේන ඇති නිකන් අර පරණ ඇඳුමක් ඇඳගෙන it goes down, right? නිකන් brush එකක් this what do you call the broom එකක්, broomstick එකක් වගේ. මෙතන තියෙනවා පෑනක්. That means good and bad. එකම picture එකේ divide කරලා තියෙනවා going up and going down. Help stop child labor. So the students, I mean children are, I think below age of 18, right? Child, no, not an adult. So they can't really, you can't use them for labor work. So that is not good. And also you have to provide them for education. So that is a sort of a right. Help stop child labor. So then what is the image? Most appropriate one is number 5. So Kota, you can have this. Help stop child labor, number 5. Help stop child labor. ඊළඟට save fuel. ඒකත් lazy. Save fuel. What is the answer? ඒක දීලා තියෙනවානේ. Number 1 is given. Next one, global warming. Global warming එක තමයි මම හිතන්නේ ප්‍රශ්නේ. දැන් මෙතන air pollution කියලාත් තියෙනවානේ. air pollution එකට එතකොට දැන් ඕගොල්ලෝ 2 එක දාලා තියෙනවා ගොඩක් අය. Okay? 2 එක දැම්මොත් අපිට air pollution වලට දාන්න එකක් නැති වෙනවානේ. ඒක තමයි මම කිව්වේ මෙතන images වල මම මේක කලින් බලද්දි පොඩි issue එකක් තිබ්බා. මොකද images වලට ගැලපෙන ඒවාම නෙමෙයි දීලා තියෙන සමහර ඒවා, right? So global warming එක දැනට තියන්න extinct animals එකේ පොඩි issue එකක් තියෙනවා. දැන් මෙතන මේ image එක ලොකු කරලා බැලුවොත් ඕගොල්ලන්ට පේනවා it looks like this මෙතන මේ ඕගොල්ලන්ට පේනව නේද this thing, what do you call this? I can't remember this. මේකේ නිකන් animals ලා තමයි පෙන්නලා තියෙන්නේ. Here elephants, like different animals. So මෙතන extinct animals කියන එකට I think you can take this also. But then again, මෙතන giraffe කෙනෙක්ගෙන් this bleeding වගේ තියෙනවා. So there's a problem here. අපි දැනට දීලා තියෙන එකත් එක්ක බලමු. Right? So actually this is, I don't know, my question paper එක. This is actually not a past paper. This is from a school paper එක. Okay? So air pollution එකට අපිට number 2 එක ගන්න පුළුවන්. Here because of this it shows like an animal, not good for the trees environment. So air pollution is taken. Wash your hands and help stop the virus, taken. 2 and 3. So මේක අපිට ගන්න පුළුවන් with this. Pollution, wash your hands. Save fuel is this. Child labor මෙතනට ගන්න පුළුවන්. So අපිට ඉතුරු වෙන්නේ global warming and extinct animals. Global warming එකද දන්නේ මේගොල්ලෝ sun එකක් දාලා මෙතන පෙන්නලා තියෙන this orange color thing. So what I can do is extinct animals, you can take this. And global warming. So එතන පොඩි issue එකක් තියෙනවා. What shall we do now? Anyway, ඕගොල්ලන්ට මෙහෙම ඒවා එන්නේ නැහැ for the paper. They will give you much clearer pictures. I don't know, this is actually from a school paper එකක්. එතන පොඩි issue එකක් තියෙනවා. Extinct animals and plural also, so we can go with this. This and this. Because if you look closer, මෙතන this image එකේ ගොඩක් animals ලා here. They are like extinct animals. So අපිට මේ image එක ගන්න පුළුවන්. Global warming, I think this orange color they have used it to show the sun probably. මොකද අනික් ඒවාත් එක you can't tally it, no? So probably you can go with this one, global warming and extinct animals. Extinct animals because plural, and also animals la ගොඩක් මැරෙනවා වගේනේ පෙන්නන්නේ. So අපිට වෙලාව යන්න so this අපිට I can't remember the name. Now normally there's this what do you call, normally to measure time also you do this and the sand quickly goes down, right? So then ඒකට සමාන කරලා තියෙනවා extinct animals. Extinct කියන්නේ අපි කියන්නේ in Sinhala this what do you say, this extinct animals අපි කියන්නේ මොනවද, I can't remember the name. වන්ද වෙලා යන සත්තු, right? So ඒගොල්ලෝ අපි කියන්නේ යන්න. So the more the time goes, they extinct. So they can't reproduce. We have so limited number of animals also. So මට හිතන විදියට, according to my perspective, this is much better with this idea, right? එතකොට මෙතන මං හිතන්නේ මේ global warming is with temperature, the sun and all that, no? So මෙතන orange color එක I will compare it with the sun. So because of the sun, animals and we people can't withstand the temperature. So you can get it as an idea. I know this is some ටිකක් confusing තමයි, but මෙතන දීලා තියෙන options එක අපිට යන්න පුළුවන් හොඳම answers තමයි මේක. Okay? So exam එකට මං හිතන්නේ මේ වගේ confuse කරයි කියලා ඔයගොල්ලෝව. මේක මේ ඔයගොල්ලෝගේ O level pass paper එකක් නෙමෙයි, school එකකින් දීපු paper එකක්. So paper එක හදනකොට පොඩි confusion එකක් තිබිලා තියෙනවා. But all the others are actually fine. Air pollution taken, save fuel, wash your hands, child labor. Eva definitely a pictures hurry. Only thing is global and extinct animals, but we can go with these two. Because as time goes by, animals are going to extinct. So then this is taken. එතකොට අපිට ඉතුරු වෙලා තියෙන්නේ කොහොමත් මේකනේ. You can go with that answer, right? So can you understand this part? Any questions? So sometimes you have to use your common sense, general knowledge to answer questions, even for your language paper. Okay? So we will continue the rest of the paper next time. And if you have any questions with regard to what we have done today, you can ask now. අද කරපු ටිකෙන් ඕගොල්ලන්ට මොන හරි questions තියෙනවා නම් දැන් අහන්න පුළුවන්. Everything is so clear. Do you have any questions? If you have any questions, please send them on the Zoom chat. I can answer them. No questions, none. What about the other students? And I think there were some newcomers also. And some of them are anyway going with the video. So today, after we finish the class, I'll upload the video. The students who couldn't join the live session, y'all can follow that up. Yes. For the newcomers, the lessons that we have done so far, you can again get it from the YouTube channel. I have a separate, a playlist for the O-level students, this pre-class thing. So you can go through from August 11th, I think. We have started this class. From that point onwards, all the recordings, you can get it from there. Okay, so we did active, passive, reported speech, tenses, past papers, and practice papers. Y'all can take it, like y'all can go through everything that we have done so far on that playlist. I think I created one on that. Okay, so even afterwards, if you have any questions, you can contact me through my WhatsApp number. Okay, so this is the WhatsApp number. You can talk to me on that if you have any questions in future. Okay. All right, then. Thank you so much for joining the class today. I'll meet every one of you next week. Okay. All right. Stay safe, everyone.